it's Beth from Sweetheart's Hair. Welcome back to another tutorial. So, still in lockdown. As you can probably tell by my roots, my nails, eyebrows are not going well at the minute, guys. I don't know about you. How are you guys getting on out there without your normal beauty regime? I put makeup on today, which I haven't been doing, and no, I didn't brush my hair, but it's okay. I ran my fingers through it, it's fine. So I haven't got my models, I haven't got my videographer, but I've got my beautiful Louisa and Abby behind the camera. She's only 10, guys, and she is my new videographer, my lockdown videographer, aren't you? Yes. So today is a twist braid. Now, I've done a few twist braids. You can kind of do them nice and loose and romantic and wedding-y. No, today's twist braid is going to be fierce and tight, braidy I call it. So let's get started. Now today, guys, what I'm going to show you is lots of braids. So you can just do this just with one big braid or two braids, but I've gone a little bit more out there. I've decided to leave this chunk of hair down. Some people love that, some people hate it. I'm going to do a little micro braid here, and then these two sections here are going to be like our thicker braids, like on that side there, okay? So let's get started. I think I'm going to start with this one here, the one that's closest to the part line. So I'm going to start off, guys, by just spraying some of my Sweetheart's Detangler spray into this hair. I want to be able to work with the hair, but also having that dampness to it does kind of help. So I'm going to start off filming from the top area, and then I'll turn her around as I get past the crown, okay? So the secret to this style, guys, is to get this twisting action right, okay? So you're going to start off with a very small chunk of hair. Now you can, when you're practicing, do much bigger sections, but I'm going to do that much today. Now, the piece of hair that's nearest to the face, I'm going to twist it towards the face, okay? So twisting that strand, and then I'm going to pass it over this one. So the piece of hair that's closest to the face gets passed across the one closest to the hairline, like that. And now we're going to twist again, so towards the face, so twist, twist, twist. I'm going to do one more pass. So this one, over the top, like that, okay? Can you see how widening it up really tightens it, okay? So now, go again for me, twist, twist, twist. And now I'm going to start adding little sections of hair. So I've got a little section there, adding that in, holding those together, and now I'm going to get a little section here. Might need a comb sometimes, it's easier. Adding those together, so you've still just got two sections, guys, that you've just thickened up. So again, twist, 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 and then pass across. Adding two sections in again, so I'm only going to take really small sections for this style that I'm doing today, guys. But like I say, definitely take bigger sections if you're either short on time or you're not quite sure of the braid yet. So coming back to this side, watch what I do. So instead of just kind of like trying to twizzle it around like that, I really twist and hold, twist and hold, twist and hold to get a real tension in that twist there, and then we're going to pass it across. Now at first it kind of feels like nothing's happening, but then the braid really does start to take shape once it gets a little bit fatter. So again, guys, I want you to twist and hold, twist and hold, twist and hold. Really get that tension going there. And you can also twist this one as well. Okay, and then you're going to pass them across. And then watch, by widening it, you get that real tension to the braid. So we're just going to continue doing this, guys, and then once the braid gets a bit bigger, I'll turn her around so you can see from the other angle. Now don't forget guys, I want you to make sure that this bit stays nice and not free, because you want these little twists to be really, really perfect. If the hair is super soft and you are struggling, try using a texture spray or like a clay spray. So different angle guys, okay, so I've added my both sections in, so I'm twisting, hold, twisting, hold, twisting, hold, really getting that tension. You can do a little bit of twisting on this left one as well if you want to. So always the same direction, always towards the face. Towards the face. Now I've got these two bits twisted, and then all you're going to do is just cross them over, and then to really get that tension, you're going to widen that grip. I'm at a really, really weird angle here guys, but I'm going to try and go again for you. Okay, so adding into the right, twisting away. Adding into the left. Twisting away as well. So you've got nice tension between the two. Cross them over and then widen again. Okay guys, so as you get down to this nape of the neck, really make sure that you're trying to get it right down to the bottom. So it's going to be a bit hard for me at this angle, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So we do a nice little twist. Take it over there. Twisting again, and then I'm just going to pop my elastic right at the nape of the neck there. Really trying to make sure guys that you're pinching that braid right at the nape of the neck, okay? Tighten that up. We've got a really nice tight twist there. Okay, optional here guys, but I'm just going to take small strands of hair, wrap it around, getting another elastic, and just holding that into place. Okay, and that's our braid done. So you guessed it guys, I'm going to do exactly the same here. I'll just show you a couple of little strands, and then I'm going to show you how to do a micro strand that goes into a 3-strand braid but no elastic needed. So I'll show you how to do that, okay? So again guys, just dampening this hair down. This is our detangler spray. It's great for dry or wet hair, this is. Makes the hair really nice and easy to work with. I'm just going to give me a little bit of grip because of the dampness. Another little top tip guys, because you kind of learn these things as you go. So I'm ready to add to my 2 strands. Now on this right hand side here, I'm going to take a section. Now I could just pass this section and add it like that, okay? But you don't get as much as like a sort of a definitive twist when you do that. So instead of just adding 2 like that, kind of place it underneath the hair first, then do your twist, and you're going to get a much more significant twist to your braid there. It just looks a bit crisper. So again guys, I'll just show you again what I mean by that. So instead of just adding that in and twisting, you're going to add the hair in almost underneath first and then start twisting.
Whenever you're ready.
Now once you get past the ear here guys, the hair gets narrower and narrower, so what you might be better off doing is, rather than adding from both sides, just add to the right one every single time. It'll just be a little bit easier to do, and you'll still keep tension to the braid. So I'm going to take that full slice across, only little, add it to my right one, and then pass it over. Going to go again, small little slice, add it to the right one, twisting, 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 pass it across. So I've got that last little section in there, keeping that tension. One more twist across, and then add your little elastic. Okay guys, so this is the last little bit. So obviously this bit's optional. You could have just included that in there. You can do a little tiny cornrow or micro braid, whatever you decide. I'm going to do a micro twist turning into a 3-strand braid but with no elastic. So let me show you. Just dampening down, oh sorry Louisa, sorry. Just dampening down the hair again. So exactly the same as what we've just done, which is why I did this one last, because I think you're going to really struggle to see what I'm doing here. But just imagine it's exactly like we've just been doing, but rather than adding from both sides, we're just going to add to the right one again, okay? So remember, twist, 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 cross over. And you're going to do that all the way until you get to the end where the hair is finished. And then I'm going to show you how to just turn it into a 3-strand. So just keep adding in, guys. Keep twisting. Cross over. So the reason I've decided to do a little micro twist is because I just feel like a little Dutch braid or a cornrow would just be kind of obvious choice. I just think it looks a little bit different. Doing this little tiny one still as a twist braid. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to divide these 2 sections into 3, trying to make them as even as you can. So I'm really trying to make sure that I'm not coming away from the head as I'm braiding. So I'm keeping right on that hairline, like that. So as we get to this point now, guys, I'm going to break these into 2 on this side. And I'm going to pass it across the middle, trying to really pinch it at that hairline. Pass it across the middle, so it's just an ordinary 3-strand braid now. So you're doing your 3-strand braid now, guys, and can you see that these are starting to loop together? Don't separate them up, okay? Just keep that 3-strand braid going, moving these down a little bit, and you're just going to keep going, keep going, keep going, trying to tighten those up. Can you see how it's a braid forming here? Now, I'm starting to run out of room, can you see? Maybe get one more. Now, this last little loop, I'm going to pass this through. And there we go. So we've got no elastic, and that will just stay in, that will. Okay guys, so that is my tight rope twist braid tutorial. I'm going to give you a little, can't really do a spin with it, but I'll try and sort of show you all angles. So can you see how you've got the braids almost kind of all meeting in the centre and then coming down there. Now I'm going to give you side profile. So I kind of like this little braid coming down past the ear here. I think it just gives something a bit different to the style. Making sure those braids are nice and tight to the nape of the neck. So you can see both braids nice and tight. And again this side. Lovely. So that is mine, the lovely Louisa and the lovely Abby behind the cameras video all done. I'd love to hear what you think of the style. Do you like it? Do you prefer normal braids? And I shall be back next week for another tutorial. Bye!
Bye.